You know what, Leos? I want you to imagine this. I want you to picture this. So I live in Cape Town in South Africa, and as you know, as you obviously know, that Cape Town has got this very iconic mountain, this flat mountain top called Table Mountain. So imagine, um, sorry, imagine, I'm getting excited about it in my mind. Imagine Leos uniting, standing all on Table Mountain because it's quite a huge mountain top. So all Leos standing on the mountain top, looking all over Cape Town because the mountain's right in the middle. And if you haven't been in Cape Town before, it seems like there's just a one part of it. But the city is sort of all the way around the mountain. So it actually goes this way around. And so there's this massive, massive, massive mountain in the middle and some other mountain ranges. And then there's all these houses sort of like, on the mountain top in sort of the forest. There's this road going all the way around. And then what's really incredible, on the other side of the road, all the way around, there's the ocean. Now imagine being a Leo, couple of Leos, and just standing on the mountaintops, and you go like, wow. Okay, let's see. Me just talking a little bit of nonsense there. Hi. Welcome to your reading. So this is your 1 till 13th September reading, and it follows on the reading that I did for you this weekend, which is what are they thinking, or do they still love me? That's when it's sort of what are they thinking, where their minds are at, and for those of you that follow my channel, you will know that there's already a 1 till 13th September reading that's out. In addition to sometimes the all-sign readings that I do, in addition to the September 2020 reading that's out, because I like to do the monthly reading well in advance. So by the time you get the energy, you sort of know where you're heading. You kind of know what's coming your way. So this one is for the collective energy of Leo, Cancer, Moon, Rising, and Ascending. Also, maybe if your Venus or your Mercury, which is your communication, is in Leo. Let's see what we got for you. All right. For those of you that follow me all the time, I'd like to thank you. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscription. Thank you for that. Thank you for your support. Okay. Right, so what are they thinking? What are they thinking? What's on their minds? What's on their minds? What's on their minds? What are they thinking? Maybe you had a situation with them and you're not quite sure where you are at the moment. Do you give them another chance? And this could obviously be for love. This could be maybe for a friend. This could be for a family member. This is exciting. This is exciting. This is exciting. Let's take from the bottom of the card. Ooh. This is right in your lane. This is what you want, Leo. This is what you want. Okay? Let's see. So for those of you that are coming to my channel for the first time, I'd like to welcome you. My name is Adrian. I'm an intuitive healer. I practice holistic wellness. I also do spiritual regression hypnosis, and there's a link down in the description that tells you about that. Right. 3 of Cups. Reasons to celebrate. You see, remember in the beginning I was just talking nonsense about you all standing on a mountaintop and, gonna watch me roar, but seems like it might happen. Now, because now I'm curious, before I even tell you about what I'm going to do in the rest of the reading, because the reading is a little bit special, actually quite special and different to how I normally do them. So I'm going to tell you about that right now. You want to stick around for that, especially towards the end, because I'm doing something I haven't done before for all the different energies that you might be dealing with. Instead of having to go through the inconvenience of cross-watching and maybe getting the wrong message, I'm going to give it all to you right. Yeah, but before I do that, let's first clarify the 3 of Cups, because this is your overall energy, and then we'll get the details afterwards. Okay, let's see what's happening over here. What are they thinking? What's going on in their minds? 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Emotions, Temperance card, and Ace of Emotions. Yep. If you might have been dealing with someone that's very much maybe sort of on their own way, and I feel there's a situation here that maybe Leo, you didn't want to budge. You didn't maybe see the need to budge. you could understand more about the situation than maybe other people may have grasped. And this is not only between maybe like you and the person that you're in the situation with, but it could also be outside, sort of others maybe from well-meaning intentions saying certain things that you were not in, you were not really in full agreement with it. And people are beginning to see what you were talking about, Ace of Emotions there, which is nice because it is so overwhelming when sometimes we are the ones who get something and other people don't get it. And you want to try and explain it to them, but you just sort of realize that they're not going to get it, sort of because they don't want to, because they're not ready, And sometimes that is a burden that a Leo has to carry on their shoulders. So there's beautiful light coming up in that situation. Okay. Now we're first going to look at where you currently are, how you got there, where it's going forward. This is from the other person's perspective. So this is giving you that understanding, which is so wonderful. I always say to people in numerology, this is what's so beneficial about it. It's understanding what other people are thinking about you. And when we do, it gives us more sort of to work with because you know where things are going. So for whatever question it is that brought you to this reading, I'm going to draw you an angel answers card to get your answer for that. And then from the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, which I also use when I do when I do sort of like tarot training. How to read the tarot, I use the Rider-Waite, and for that we're going to look at all the different zodiac signs for whichever energy you're dealing with, Leo, how that actually affects you. All right, so in the recent past, we've got the Seven of Swords, we've got the King of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So somebody might have been maybe not 100% honest with you, or not 100% fair with you, I feel, it's almost like you got more brunt than you sort of deserved. Nine of Swords, the Star, where you currently are, and the Two of Cups. And I feel that for some of you, you actually want to try and find a peaceful solution to this because it's really bothering you. Going forward, the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Cups. All right, so it bothers you. It really, really bothers you, and this is obviously a general reading, so you take what resonates, you claim inside what resonates. And if you want to focus on your specific energy, though, from all the other 7.5 billion people out of this world, then you are more than welcome to order a personal reading with me as well. It's still $18. Okay. Seven of Swords there in the recent past. Somebody felt that they're going to step away because they felt that they might be better off without you. They may have felt that you were the problem. So they said, you know what? I'm going to step away. I'm going to leave this behind and I am going to step away. And I don't think it felt the way they anticipated for it to feel. Okay, so it's not really feeling the way that they anticipated that it's going to feel. There's a lot of reflection going there backwards and forwards. Sort of, I don't know, looking at their heart is beginning to think of all the things that maybe the reasons why they should have stayed, the reasons why maybe they, or no, why they shouldn't have acted the way that they acted, shouldn't have said why they said, shouldn't have pushed so much, shouldn't have drawn, all those things that they did, why they really shouldn't have done that, because I think people never quite get this, but you can step away from a Leo. But just because you can step away doesn't mean you can just step back again when it sort of pleases you. And they're beginning to realize that. And they don't quite like it. It's so interesting. But they don't quite like it. Let's see what we've got for the King of Wands. King of Wands in the recent past. We've got the Six of Emotions and the Three of Inspirations. They want to do a new start there. They want to start over. Again, they're looking and they're like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Now, if I try to get them back, would they want me back? Have they moved on? And you are sort of like a mystery to them. You're sort of like an enigma to them. So they don't really quite know what you are thinking, because I feel that for many of you, you're sort of in a situation where somebody thought they knew you really, really well. They thought they understood you really, really well. And they may have even thought they could run you really, really well, until they realized that they actually couldn't. And so now they're kind of in a space of, now what? Like what's going to happen now? What do we do now? And things may actually be going really well for them. And for some of you, even Leo, you may have thought that they are fine, that they're doing all right, because it appears that things are going really, really well for them. But I can tell you now, not a word of a lie, there is a feeling inside of them that goes like, that one thing though, that one thing, just that one thing. And that one thing is what you bring to the table, and it's a little difficult sometimes when we have those situations, because now you stepped away, you may have boldly declared, I don't need you, and now maybe you do. Ace of Cups, because this realization is coming through there. Look at this. All major arcana cards here coming through in the recent past. These people had a breakthrough in understanding, and I would usually be quite cautious before I say this, but here's the simple truth. They are regretting their mistake. They are regretting their mistake. Okay? They wish that they didn't just go ahead and do things. The Star, the Death card, the realization, they actually not better without you, and now they're sort of there with the Hermit contemplating, so how do I make this right? How do I change this? How do I get this back? And you may or may not have been aware of this, but I don't feel that for many of you, you may have strongly had a suspicion, but you may not have been as aware of it as, as I just pointed out to you. Let's look at the current situation. There's something that I want to look at. When a card gets stuck at the bottom for me, I know there's something that I don't want to look at. So we've got the Hanged Man, and the Page of Materials was underneath. They are sort of, they're put in that space where they don't want you to be the solution. They don't want this, rekindling to be the situation, the solution. However, they can't exactly deny, that is the case. And so they're making that move forward. They're making that step forward, there with the World and the Knight of Voices, the Knight of Swords. They're making that step forward because you're a bit like a drug. You're a bit like an addiction. And not in a bad sense of the way, though, but, once a person sort of, gets in contact with that enigmatic sort of energy of Leo, you sort of want more of it. Let's look at the right there in the middle of your reading, the Star. And for that, you've got the Muse of Emotions, which is a balance. They want to make things right. They really want to make things right. They want things back to the way they were before, or even better. I feel that one of the problems here that could have actually caused the situation to start in the first place is that, in an interesting twist of fate, this person or people, actually in this case, it could be a group of people, they wanted to please you, it's almost like they wanted to please you, and because they wanted to please you, and because they wanted just to be in that shine of your light, they wanted to do what they thought you want them to do, which actually may be off. Okay, and they're beginning to see that. They're beginning to see the flaws of their ways there, with the Queen of Swords, which is wonderful because now there's no more pretense that needs to take place. And I feel things coming together. I mean, look at the Two of Cups in the current situation. This is a coming together. This is a reconciliation. This could be a powerful twin flame or maybe a soulmate connection. And obviously twin flame and soulmate is not exactly the same thing, vastly different. But there's a connection here. There's an emotional connection here. And you've got the Fool. You've got the Nine of Materials. Yep, they're coming back. They're coming back. They're coming back. They're coming back because they realize that you are that one thing, that magic that they are seeking. So where's the situation going forward? Where's this energy heading? All right, it seems quite obvious, but there with the Five of Pentacles, there's still a lack here. Somebody is holding out on somebody else. All right, it could be you, it could be them. Somebody doesn't want to get hurt again. So somebody's like, it ain't gonna happen. I don't think so. Yep, the Tower, the Devil actually, and the Nine of Voices. I'm going to show you the Tower just now because the Tower also came out for you. somebody's really thinking about this, and this may be you. Somebody's really thinking about this because whilst they are wanting to come back, you are pretty much thinking of letting them go there with the Tower. You're thinking of letting them go. You're thinking of setting them free because for you it's almost like can I actually trust them? But then with the Queen of Cups here, they're coming with a cup of love. They're coming with a cup of compassion. They're coming with a cup of beautiful offer. There's a beautiful offer of emotions coming in here. Alright? And clarifying that over there. That's quite a powerful clarification. So first of all, we got the Three of Voices, which is Swords. You may opt to not really take this chance because for you, it's almost like one of those cases where somebody has shown you what they could prospectively be and prospectively become. And it's not so much that you don't want to trust them, you're just not sure if it's a safe bet. I do, however, feel that that there's a sense of sincerity with how they're coming. They're really coming and opening their heart, and this may actually take things forward stronger for both of you. Okay, it opens some options here, this cup of love, even with maybe with children. So there might be more people involved in the situation than than just yourself and the other person. But let's look here at the Six of Cups, what we have. Tens and tens and tens, ends of situation. So Six of Cups is clarified by the Six of Voices, which is the Six of Swords. So I feel that, for a lot of those uncertainties that you have, a lot of those reasons, sort of like those justifications that you would have had, legitimate justifications that you could see why things won't work out. I feel this person's doing a lot of work on themselves, They're with the Ten of Emotions and the Ten of Voices, a lot of ends of certain cycles, healthy ends, to look at positive new starts and to look at positive new beginnings and to look at ways of doing things better. I almost feel like this person might have been feeding off your energy and they realized that that wasn't a very healthy way of doing things, and they're actually coming in and they worked on it and they changed that. So they're offering you this new sense of emotional stability and strength. Okay, let's see. All right, Leo. So what I want you to do is, whatever that question is that brought you to this reading, that question inside your heart, let's ask that question and let's see what we have for you. That hop right around, and in all glory they are saying yes, 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 yes. Okay, yes. Right. So let's just end off with a card for all the different signs. So all the way from Aries to the top, all the way down to Pisces, the energy that you are dealing with, Leo, to see how that energy is affecting your situation. Okay, let's see what we got. What do we got for Leos, for all the different signs? And if you're interested in, there's the first one coming out for Aries. If you're interested in amazing graphic designs or some social media management, my amazing best friend does all my work for me. There's a link down below that you can go straight to contact her directly at AC Digital Marketing Solutions. I'm going to take the top one that came out there, which is for Taurus, okay? And also you can sign up to my newsletter. There's one coming out every, say, about 4 to 6 weeks. Ooh. Gemini. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. The Gemini card went flying, so did the Cancer card. If you're interested in spiritual regression hypnosis, you can... There's 2 cards, okay. There's a link that you can follow in the description. If you want to have a personal reading, it's still $18. Remember, if you subscribe to the channel, there's a weekly reading for you for your zodiac sign. Remember to hit that all button so you don't miss any of the bonus readings that I put out for you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's look at Scorpio. Let's see if, Leo, you are dealing with a Scorpio. Those are 2 very strong energies. Scorpio and Leo. Which could be a powerful connection, actually. So Scorpio even feels powerful. Scorpio, and these cards came right out. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Pisces wants 2 cards. Okay, sure, no problem. Right. Cool. So if you're dealing with an Aries, good work's been done here, but maybe some more is required. That's if you're dealing with an Aries. If you're dealing with a Taurus, there's some heartache that's happening. It could be your side, it could be their side. But also that heartache can actually be used as a healing strength, the next stepping stone for you to go to the next step. Okay. Gemini, maybe not right now. Okay. Cancer. Cancer is very much in the Cancer energy at the moment, Leo, but it's almost like because they are so themselves at the moment, it could actually work for them because they can be fully Cancerian, you can be fully Leo. Leo with Leo, going to those next step. Beautiful. Good foundation there. Virgo, if you're looking at expanding your sort of your life, your future, your experience of life, Virgo's a good bet for you. Libra, maybe not the best bet for you right now. Okay. Scorpio, oh my goodness, that is why my hand just went like, it's like diamonds, light just flying from me. Excellent, excellent match, Scorpio. Sagittarius, also very, very good. Capricorn, could be a good new start. Some work here, but it could go forward. Could be like a new beginning. Very grassroots sort of starting, but could be good. That was Capricorn. Aquarius. There may be some friction there because they may run the show even subconsciously more. Pisces is the one with the 2 cards, the Emperor and the 2 of Swords. It's not a no. In fact, it's got very good potential, but it's almost like you might require some valuable outside support if it's with a Pisces. Okay. Thank you so much. Love and light. See you all next time.